Milk? Ugh, it's what Ian Rush drinks. Ian Rush? Yeah, and he said if I didn't drink lots of milk, when I grow up, I'm going to be good enough to play for Accrington Stanley. Accrington Stanley? Who are they? Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty much the most common answer if people's asked about Accrington. But let me explain you more about this place. Yeah, it's a town in Lancashire, north of Manchester, with so many tourist attractions, like an art gallery, a marketplace, and more importantly, a view cinema. But the real jewel of this town is the Wham Stadium, home to Accrington Stanley. Hell, they're not the best team. Oh, what am I kidding? I rated them the worst team on FIFA 23 when I was doing my seasons mode video. But just like Charlton Athletic and Coventry Town, it's time to turn the worst to the best as I turn Accrington Stanley to Champions League winners. You better start believing in fairy tales because you're about to watch one. Welcome everybody to the Accrington Stanley Rebuild Career Mode. Yes, we're going to be kicking my rebuild series off with Accrington Stanley. Why Accrington? Well, they were the worst team in my 92 seasons mode, so to give credit, I'm going to turn the worst to the best, like I did with Charlton Athletic and Coventry. So we're going to be taking Accrington Stanley from League 1 to Premier League glory. Let's have a look at the squad over here. Do I know everybody? No, but you know what? They've got a surprising amount of young players. So I'm more than happy with that. Especially this young player. His name is Harry Welsh. Yes, we've got an English Welsh player, which that sounds confusing. But yeah, he's definitely English, as Harry Welsh is going to be the striker I need to help push up the leagues. The budget we got for season number 1, it's barely £2 million. It's not the worst, but you know what? I'll do for now. So let's see what signings we make in our first window. So I've only made 3 signings. We've got our most expensive player, a left wing back called Jaheim Headley for 750,000. Jordan James, which that's funny for me for some reasons. We signed him for Birmingham, and finally a swap deal for Tom Broxham. Yeah, he's going to be our strong striker, young striker, which will be helpful up top. That's the squad going into season number 1. I don't expect too much, to be honest with you, but you know what, let's just push our luck, as I always say, as we kick off the match highlights for season number 1. So we kick things off at the Wham Stadium, one of the best named stadiums. I freaking love it. But we're against Sheffield Wednesday, a team fighting for the automatic promotions, but hopefully one day we'll get that soon. And it was getting close, to be fair. We couldn't break down our 5 of the back formations until, well, Sheffield Wednesday did, as they get 2 goals straight away, ended up with a loss at the Wham Stadium. Ouch. And that leads, wait, I forgot something. And that leads us to Exeter City. Excuse the nose plug right here, but Tom, being the real force right here, tackled the player and able to score from it. Literally, defenders just bounced off him like a bouncy castle right there. But Exeter were able to keep on side at my 5 of the back formation and did get an equaliser, which, gosh damn it, Accrington, I have all the teams not to concede against. But second half, we had a Englishman, as Harry Welsh got us straight back in the lead. But our defence yet again slipped, as they gave Exeter City an equaliser due to Fernandez not able to tackle, which, to be fair, this game was a real disappointment. Not a win in our first 2 games, and Derby County, we made a mistake. As yeah, oh god, Mendes Lang made us pay, getting Derby County the lead at the Wham Stadium, some new players to help us out. And we did. We got Presley, as Presley was able to give us 1-1, and Derby made the mistake, leading to Tom to make it 2-1. Our first win, and good to hear. In January, we did get a pre-contract from Hull, Greg, who's going to be joining us next season, which brings us on to Derby Day against Morecambe. I can't believe it. Yeah, Morecambe's the derby right here. And oh, you've got Tyson Fury. We've got a view cinema. And we did take the lead early on, which straight away Morecambe fight back with an equaliser. But don't worry, we got Welsh, as Harry Welsh helps us put us back in the lead, and then followed up by a Fury like a tank engine, of course, Tom got a hat-trick against Morecambe, beating them 5-1. And that brings us to Argyle. Yes, at the Theatre Greens, Plymouth, well, being promotion favourites as well, we're pushing it. That's 50 passes. I've watched Plymouth for a long time, and I've never seen him do that many passes. But yeah, we had Jordan James with a lovely shot outside the box, able to give us an equaliser. Seriously, that's an absolute cracking shot. But Plymouth decided to copy a shot outside the box. The Moan literally gave himself an equaliser. Yay. So it was literally back and forward. We got ourselves an equaliser, they took the lead. We got ourselves another equaliser, thinking it was all going to be square, but in the 90th minute, a rebound shot to Priestley, able to give us a 4-3 win against Argyle, the hugest win of the whole season yet. So, last game of the season, promotion fight we had to do was get a win against Cambridge to secure promotion. And did we get a win? Oh yeah, we did. With a Harry Welsh world-class masterpiece performance, giving us an absolute dominating win and securing us into the championship in season number 1. So let me just quickly run through the top goal scorers. Welsh with 18, Tom with 15, followed up by Hamilton in third with 10. In most assists, it is a tie between Jordan James and Welsh. Well boys, we're in the championship. Did I expect it? No chance. But hopefully it doesn't be too early too soon, if you know what I mean. Well, let's find out in season number 2 in our prepared championship season. Our second season begins with Accrington Stanley and our first season in the championship. Do I feel ready? Well, let's just say I feel like a goldfish swimming with barracudas, and I don't want to feel like I jumped the gun and got promoted too soon and offwards going straight back down. As look at the squad, it doesn't look like a championship squad ready in the making. Yeah, it's got some good players, but not quite championship quality, if you know what I mean. And the board didn't really help us either, give us £5 million. So I just got to do some little bit of wheeling and dealing, and hopefully find some gems in a minefield. Great, got some signings. We've got Ryde back from loan, 1.2 million, record feed. I'm so happy to get him back as a centre back. He was really good for us last season. Then Clint on, we're gone for £1 million. He's on his last year of his deal. Thought why not? He plays both roles really well. Then Ronaldo Verreri, so happy to sign the guy. He's going straight in that starting lineup. Whiteman, on the other hand, is a goalkeeping rotation. Followed up by who's going to be leading the defence? Yep, Phil Jones. Not too far off Manchester, as Phil Jones joins Accrington Stanley, followed up by Marco from Milan we got on loan for the full season. So with this squad, I was going to say confident. I'm not. Well, it's a relegation fight, and let's hope our first in the championship isn't going to be our last. First game of the championship, it's Wigan Athletic. These are the games you need to get a good result out of. We need to get as much points as possible if we want to survive a season in the championship. And we start off well with Welsh. No, not a Welshman, but Welsh. Literally squeezed past the Wigan defence with ease to slot over. And Tom copied him. Literally squeezed past the defence. Poor defending makes it 2-0. And everybody loves Greg. As an easy ball to Craig, slotted in the third with a 3-point 3-0 win over Wigan. Good start away, but our home form really took a turn for the worse, as Stoke City came knocking, as a deflected shot made it 1-0 to them, and then second half made it 2. A loss at the Wham Stadium, and that hurt. The opponents didn't get no easier with Bournemouth, to be fair, and as soon as I felt like we got something out of this, they turned it on the head. Got 2 goals, exactly like Stoke City, and I thought, oh, we're in for a long season. But all of a sudden, my players just switched it, as you see Hamilton, like a race car driver, takes it into another gear, makes it 2-1, and then short passing and Whitey into the feet of Welsh to make it 2-2, and I thought, what a result. Bournemouth weren't happy though, as they were going for an all-out slaughter, but as you can see, it left Coyle all by himself, one-on-one. He had to do was bury the chance to get a dramatic 3-2 win at the Wham Stadium. Oh wow, in January we should have built on that momentum, signing Bruma on a free contract and signing Sims a proven championship goal scorer on pre-contract for next season. And I welcome an old favourite of mine, Luton Town, the Hatters. God, I miss this team. But I have to put favouritism aside, as one pass into Tom easily broke past them Hatters' defence and slotted past them. But Luton had a little bit of a game plan. Literally, poor effort of a tackle from me, and they made it 1-1. Annoyingly, but Welsh was able to seal the knockout blow, giving us another win for us. But I gotta remember, not all games are gonna be this easy, especially against Nottingham Forest, the former Premier League side. I was literally scratching with nerves, but I gotta remember, this team surprised the hell out of me, as Welsh again having the season of his life put us in an unsurprising lead against Nottingham Forest. It's just a shame in the second half, and Valencia was through. I even tried pulling the shirt, but he managed to dink my goalkeeper, and that was all Forest needed, as they got another one as well. I'm a bit annoyed, but I've been in this predicament as before. Great pass into Hamilton, as I said before, he puts it into another gear with an equaliser. And then, oh hello, late goal almighty! We've only gone and done it again, folks! I couldn't believe it with my very own eyes, as... that's one way of wrapping up the season. So, season over, we finished in a respectable mid-table 11th place, which I'm quite happy, to be honest with you. I'm really happy. The boys produced some hell of a surprises. We had it fighting for ages, but you know what? I'll freaking take it. 11th place, ending season number 2. Go to the top goal scorers, as we see right here. Tom with the most goals with 19, followed up by Welsh with 17, and Greg, who loves Greg, with 10 goals. As well as the assist, it goes to Welsh with 10 assists. Great way to end season number 2, 11th place, but you know what? Let's push the envelope now, shall we? Okay, season number 3 with Accrington Stanley. To be honest with you, I'm just going to say it out there, I'm not pronouncing their nicknames. I always keep saying owls, but my brother incorrects me. We're still confused what that means to this day. So, Accrington, sort that out, please. But I gotta sort out this season because it's a third season. I want to try and push at least to get the playoffs. That's my goal. Because I look at the squad, it's nearly there. It's just missing some key moments. And the board should support me. Oh my god, they gave me the same amount as I did last season. Right, let's see who I get then. So these are the signings. They're mostly free agents plus one big sign. That big sign right here is the right mid, Tuva from Wolves, 2 million, but his wages took up most of the budget as it is. So I had to rely on the free agent. Randu, Romanian goalkeeper, brilliant. Used to play for Serie A Inter, so he's now playing for Accrington. What a drop down. Followed up by Etting, Carlisle, Eaton will be joining the squad. Followed up by former Derby player Cashin as a centre-back role. So that's the signings I was able to sign that window. Not the best window I've possibly ever had. I was trying to figure out what I can do. But hopefully, this season, I can try and fight for the playoffs. I'll fight for the playoffs, and the start of season 3 begins at QPR. It should be a team that I should beat, but we didn't get off to the best start possible, as just poor defending and Radu's first shot against him. Not good. Not good at all. Luckily, our captain Hamilton was able to put us in the right place, able to give us back our equaliser. And all of a sudden, you know, our defender lost the ball to a striker. Yes, I know. And a shot straight at Radu. Not good. Not good at all. And as soon as I was seasoned up with anger, I was able to get back in it. Thank you ever so much, Welsh. Homegrown Stanley boy himself put us back level. But the linesman had something else to say. A bullshit offside call right there. Miles offside. Nah, not really. And scored. I even looked back at the replay and I thought, that is fucking offside by miles. But again, I had to rely on Welsh to save the day. 86-minute equaliser right there. I'll take it. It's a point. But I felt like I desperately wanted more. And I wanted more against Birmingham City. But their goalkeeper, I should have signed him. He was saving them left, right and centre. Everything Welsh was doing was not working. I was going to substitute the kitchen sink on, but nope, we just had to share the points against Birmingham. And you couldn't believe it. Yep, it is Goodison Park. Everton could not survive in the Premier League, and they're down to the Championship as they take on Accrington Stanley. Oh, the mighty have fallen. But we wanted to put pen to paper in this match to get back our good form. A free kick came so close off the post, but someone who was finding his good form in the Championship was Dele Alli. Able to get a goal past Radu, makes it 1-0. Since they've got a failed wonder kid, we've got a wonder kid of our own. The name of Welsh. Corner came in, keeper should have made a better effort save, but it's still gone in. And then following up one-on-one, best person to be behind the steal, and afterwards boots it past the Evertonian goalkeeper. David versus Goliath, yeah right, as we rack away 3 points against Everton. Then at the Wham Stadium, Blackburn Rovers, Welsh wanted to be more supportive, so he laid it across to Etting, and Etting with a key eye spotted Tom, who easily smashed it in for us, giving us the lead. And Tom was inspired by that, as he laid it across to Welsh, the Accrington Stanley boy himself, to guarantee our win and keeping our playoff hopes alive. January came, and afterwards a lot happened. Savin and Jordan James both wanted more game time and wanted out. And with that additional money, I went big on this window, signing Fraser Forster and Chris Willock as free signings, and then on pre-contract we signed Jared Braithwaite and Alan McCann on pre-contract signings for next season. But the big money was for a record signing, £5 million to Manchester City for the English centre midfielder Tom Doyle. And with those signings we need to get results, and results we did. Sheffield United had no chance as we scored 4 goals past them within the first half, showing that we were ready for the playoffs. As the season ended, we finished up in a 4th place spot, guaranteeing the playoffs. We got Blackburn Rovers. It ended 1-1 at their ground, but at the Wham Stadium, we're going to give it everything we got to get a place in Wembley. And boy, did our players mean it, as Welsh yet again able to do his magic within few seconds, looking like we were going to book a train to Wembley. But Blackburn didn't want to have it other way. Unlike in this game, they scored back with a grade-headed alley player who haven't heard of, to be fair. But to be fair, you should hear of this player. Welsh yet again scores for us to make it 2-1, but the show stealer was Carlisle, as with a long shot beating the Blackburn goalkeeper and sending, yes, Accrington Stanley to Wembley for a chance to go to the Premier League in the playoff finals. Well, I did say I was going to fight for the playoffs, but I didn't expect to be in the playoff finals. It's Accrington Stanley versus Sheffield United. One of us is going to be playing on Match of the Day, Premier League football. God, I can't believe 4 seasons in and I could be in Premier League football already. But let's get into the game. Wembley, I've got to tell you now, Accrington Stanley's Wembley record is bad. They've played 2 playoff finals and lost them both. But you know what they say? 3 times the charge as we take on the Blades. Who's going to the Premier League? Come on, Accrington Stanley! I'm not going to lie, Sheffield United got some really good players. Brewster, come on. Oh no, couldn't get a foot in there. Not Daniel Jepson out of all players, but Radu saves it. Oh, former legend under Mr. Hawk. That would have been a heartbreak if he would have got that in. But corner to the Blades. We got the first chance within 10 minutes. Can we deal with their second attempt? Now going for Jack Robinson. Got a banger, no. Plays it to Brewster. Brewster twist. The shot from Jepson. But Radu, the Romanian heartbreaker. He saves shots and day and sleeps with bad girls at night. What a save from him. Let's try and break. They had 2 good chances. Let's get him on the counter. Over the top through ball. Welsh. Welsh has got there. Welsh. Shot. Oh, that would have been brilliant. Ronaldo plays it across to Welsh. Welsh over the top through balls. Tom. Tom's got the strength. Couldn't get the shot in. The Blades are going to cut us through into the second half. Over the top through ball. No one's marking. Touch. Control. Great interception. No, they're going to get me again. 1-2 pass. A great interception. Tackled again. Oh. They were getting so close. Literally, I was just running with age right there. But luckily, they mucked up their chance. Plays it across. Carlisle into Cashin. Cash in. Go back to Carlisle. Play nice and easy. Ronaldo Varela. Got a chance with lovely pass. Over the top. Oh, just fingertips from stopping a Wembley masterpiece shot. Ball onto Burge. Big Norwegian player. Charging. Through ball. How's he got through so easily? Shot and oh, Ryde has saved us again. It's only a matter of time if one of these great keepers is going to muck up. Oh, pass. Yes. Come on. Short passing. Ronaldo Varela into the Welsh. Welsh trying to spot a pass. He spots someone. It's only Doyle. January record signing and he missed from close range. No. Well, blowed for full time. Nothing much I could do about that. It's going to go into extra time. No one's going to break their deadlock. It's getting chances either way, but no one is willing to give up. Both want to go to the Premier League. Goes in, good interception from Sheffield United. They're going to get us in the 100th minute. And I've never expected, oh my god, that's what they've been doing. They've been cutting my defence all game. No, get to him. Plays it across. No. Lazy shot, pass, it's gone in. Oh no, Ray and Brewster. They cut through my defence like knife through butter, and Sheffield United have broken their deadlock, making it 1-0 to the Blades as my defence crumbled in extra time. Utter heartbreak. Astor got the ball. Literally, I've got to go for it. Everyone up forward right here, even the defenders. It's squeaky bum time for Accrington Stanley. Welsh through balls it. It's Hamilton in first place. And he gives us the equaliser. If there's minutes on the clocks, Accrington Stanley have still got a chance. And we've got an equaliser. Hamilton, who's been with us since League One, slotted the crucial equaliser. Sheffield United, they'll get their champagne out, but we're going to put that on ice. We're taken into sudden death. Greg, into Welsh. Welsh gets tackled. Well, I believe, folks, it's going to go down to a penalty shootout. I think this game had draw written all over them. Great saves from both of our keepers. We broke the deadline in extra time, so did they. And it just had to go down to a penalty spot to decide who's going to be playing in the Premier League. Oh, come on, Accrington Stanley, we've got to do this. All right, Sims going to take the first penalty for me. And oh, it's not a good pen. They saved it. Just take the lead for United. Straight down the middle. Twat. Bloody hell. All right, come on, Welsh. Stanley boy in front of Wembley. Got to score this. He saved it again. It's not looking good. Brewster now. Oh, they've made it 2-0 on the pens. It's not good. It's not good. Come on, we've got to score this at least. Hamilton to give us the equaliser. Slots it past him. Gives us a goal in the penalty shootout. Oh, we've got to save this. Radu, Romanian heartbreaker. Oh no, it's free. It's free. We've got to score this. Oh, who's taking it? Chris Willock. Not been the best signing, to be fair. But oh no! So went for power. I was straight through the goalkeeper, and he read my mind. Oh no! Oh, poor Accrington Stanley. Only lost due to the playoff penalty shootout. Congrats, Sheffield United. They were ready on the penalties, but we bottled it in the final hurdle. Oh, such a heartbreak to end season number 3. Season number 4, we've got to do it again in the Championship. So let me quickly run through the top goal scorers. Welsh with 30, Carlisle with 10, Tom with 10, and most assists, it's Carlisle with 8. Oh, utter heartbreak, folks, utter heartbreak. But we've got to rebuild and try again next season in the Championship. And this time, let's try and hope to fight for those automatic spots. Wake me up before you go, 'cause I'm not... Season number 4. I feel disappointed. I feel annoyed because we were just one penalty kick away from going to the Premier League, but just got stopped right in our tracks. So we've got to rebuild and fight for promotion. We're going for promotion. I'm not want to go no stupid playoffs. We're going to get those automatic spots. What can I do to improve the squad? Well, quite a bit, to be honest with you. But the board only gave me £11 million to spend. I need a lot more than that if I want to fight for automatic promotion spots. So, I'm sorry, Tom. I think it's your time to go. As well as Sims as well. You've been utter rubbish. Here we go. 18 million I got for the pair of them. Sims went for 8, as well as Tom went for 10. Thanks for your service and all, but you're needed for a bigger cause. As our striker to get is a Colombian, Owen Duran for £15.5 million. It's John Duran. We did get some other players as well, like example this Dutch centre-back Sorensen. He wasn't my first choice centre-back, but he'll do. As well as that, we've got Fernandez from the free agents. We used a lot of that money on wages. We've got Doof over here, which is Aubameyang's regen, and followed up by free agents Martens, Pizarro.
Pizarro #1, not Superman.
I said Pizarro, not Bizarro. And finally, Maitland-Niles. That's a lot of signings, a lot of top quality dollar signings right there. But you know what? We got to fight for that automatic spot right here. The Premier League is waiting for Accrington Stanley. It's been 3 long seasons I've been in the Championship, but time for a change. We take on Watford, the Hornets, take on Accrington Stanley. This time we're prepared for anything. And literally, so was Duran, as he literally stole the ball, just like stealing your mate's kebab on a night out. It felt bad, it felt wrong, but it felt so good as he placed that ball in the back of the net, giving us the first win over the Hornets, causing a sacking mayhem even in the first game of the season. And Leicester suffered the same fate as Everton, as they're going to be playing in the Championship with us as we travel to the King Power Stadium. And boy, Leicester weren't ready for Accrington Stanley as Carlisle's shot, the Dutch maestro wearing red, gives us the lead. But trickery from EA, Gerrard done his best but got tackled by a striker. Yes, striker made Leicester equalise. Duran also made this great effort, great run. It was inspiring, but the finish was questionable. We did be able to get back our lead thanks to Can. I can't believe it. It's only Mick, he's only gave us a fucking win. That's how I thought, as my defenders played the striker onside, only resulting in a 2-2 draw. January, nothing was needed, as at the Wham Stadium we welcome promotion fighting Norwich City, and we introduced them to Welsh, the Stanley boy himself, driving those Accrington Stanley fans into a frenzy. And boy, those goals were flying through just like a canary, as we were pumping more goals past Norwich City, getting a 4-0 win. But speaking of promotion fight, we took on Vincent Kompany's Burnley away. Hoover made a great ball into Duran, and Duran finished it from close range. But someone who was acting like Superman was Pizarro, as he was making save after save, keeping Burnley at bay. And what did we do in the second half? We went up the other end and stole it thanks to Doof. So it resulted to this last game. All we need was a point to get promoted. We had took on Stoke City, and well, thanks to determination and Tom Thorle desperately wanted to get that ball in the back of the net. Second attempt, past the Stoke goalkeeper, we were just fingertips away. Stoke did get an equaliser. Again, we only need a point, as Belotti out of all people slotted past Paul Pizarro. But heck, Stoke thought, let's play all defensively. Are we leading someone onside? Oh yeah, we forgot about, crap, it's too late. As Carlisle Etting secures Accrington Stanley's place in the Premier League for season number 5. Oh sweet, we won the title as well. I didn't really care about the title, I just wanted to get that promotion spot, which we got. So, let's go through the top goal scorers. Okay, you see Duran is our top goal scorer with 27, 23 for Welsh, 17 for Doof, 10 for Carlisle, 10 for Doyle, and most assists is Welsh and Duran. That is a brilliant way to end season number 4. No funny business in the playoffs. We were pushing for it, we were beating teams that literally seemed hard on paper, but we got the result. But season number 5, our biggest season, match of the day, please welcome Accrington Stanley.
Last Christmas, I gave you
After 4 long, cruciating seasons, in our 5th season with Accrington Stanley, we're in the Premier League. Oh, I just can't wait for Gary Lineker to say our name on match of the day. It just feels such a good moment for this club. Who are we? We're in the Premier League, that's where we are. We have to look at our best. Must see, I've got the hat ready. I'm looking good in my suit, good enough to eat, but no, I'm off the menu. As well as the Wham Stadium. Due to Premier League requirements, we're going to upgrade the stadium. Looking decent, and with all those money spent, especially on my suit, we've got £47 million to spend on the squad. Improvements? Well, probably a centre mid and probably a centre back. Not much, to be fair. So, here's the signings. £17 million centre back Charlie Creswell joined the squad, followed up by Sander Berge for £18 million. The tall Norwegian goes straight in the starting lineup, followed up by 2 free agents, Tandanga, and finally a familiar face from Palermo, Izza. So, that's the squad. Am I looking forward to this season? You bet. I can't wait for the big clubs to come to the Wham Stadium, and I'm really looking forward to it. Let's kick off. Premier League football. We start things off with St Mary's, the Saints. They're so happy and peaceful, but Accrington Stanley is here to ruin the day for you. And we did, because one thing I love since we've got a 6'9" tall centre mid is corners, because he sure made an easy meal of that, as Sander Berge tower above all Southampton defenders to give us the lead. But he was scoring in League One, he's scoring the Championship, and now he's scoring in the Premier League. Yes, Welsh got himself a brace, beating Southampton 3-0, and we're flying with a great start to the league. And he does these corner routines again, because Manchester United and Sander Berge again towers above all Man United defenders. Literally, at £18 million is a bargain, I'll tell you right away. And for someone else who was a bargain for me was Pizarro, because he was making save after save, but a mistake from my defence led to them getting an equaliser, annoyingly. But he didn't score from a corner, as a through ball, and Berg, 6'9", all legs of his squeezed past the Man United defence, giving us the lead and win over Man United, our biggest win in the career mode. We went from the Wham Stadium to the Etihad Stadium, which was only about a couple hours drive, to be honest with you. But oh boy, Man City. But I'll tell you what, Man City, we left them confused, because we left 1-2 passes. They didn't know who's going to score, but Welsh was the one scoring it. We made it look easy, just like making a cup of tea. And oh no, the annoying Norwegian players at it again. For us, because Sander Berge scores an absolute beauty outside the box, giving us a 2-0 win over Manchester City. What's going on here? But I wanted to dabble my feet in something called the FA Cup. Yes, I want to focus on cup competition as well, as we took on Tottenham in the quarter-finals. And Tottenham, they topped them it up big time, gave the ball straight away to Duran to open up the lead for Accrington Stanley at the Wham Stadium. But I'll say it again, Duran, not the band, but the striker John Duran gets himself a brace past Tottenham before Tottenham players can close them down. Tottenham did get a consolation goal, but who's going to get that final chance? Oh, it's Duran. Gets himself a hat-trick as he's enjoying life, sending Accrington Stanley to the semi-finals. He also got a very crucial goal against Newcastle United, sending the Geordies, crying home as we back up more 3 points. But Duran was out of control like a bursting flyer, because against Arsenal, he's only at it again, getting himself a brace within a matter of moments. Yeah, Welsh was there as well, but he also got the hat-trick. I'll tell you this now, he loves scoring against London clubs, as Duran picks up more match balls from London clubs. Here we are, FA Cup semi-finals. Wait a minute, I'm playing against Chelsea, and that's a London club. Oh no. I'm on the hunt, I'm after you. Smell like a sound, I'm lost in a crowd, and I'm hungry like the wolves. Straddle the line. I can't bloody believe it. He's only scored a hat-trick again, sending Accrington Stanley to the FA Cup finals. How this Premier League season's been going so far, I would not be surprised that I'm in an FA Cup finals in season number 5 against Arsenal. My squad has literally surprised everyone, and everyone couldn't believe how good we've been in the Premier League. It's time to take on Arsenal. Oh yeah, and also Durin Spine into a London club in the FA Cup finals. Oh gosh, I remember the last time I was here at Wembley, apart from the whole Chelsea game, but apart from that, in the finals at least, we lost to Sheffield United on a damn penalty spot. Let's not resort to a penalty, please. Accrington Stanley, I think, no matter what, win, loss or draw, I'm proud of you to get this far, but just to get a silverware in there, to get Tottenham a little bit jealous. Come on, Accrington Stanley! Right, kick off on the spot, Welsh to Duran. Literally, Arsenal players when we wanting to tackle him. He's been so good against London clubs. Cash in into Fernandez. Fernandez trying to spot someone. Welsh. Oh, hello. Durin's through. Durin's through. Oh, you can't believe it. John Duran within the first chance for Accrington Stanley. 2 minutes in. We've already beaten Arsenal 1-0. What the hell is going on here? Duran slots it through with ease, and Arsenal, I think they're just still shocked. I bet some Accrington family fans are still sitting down to this seat. They can't believe it. They're 1-0 up. Isaac plays to Coney. Oh, come on. Burge over the top through ball. Lovely. Duran. Oh, he's just absolutely done the Arsenal defender to double. Oh, off the post. Burge rebounded off him. Okay, you can say it twice. Duran makes it 2-0. To Accrington Stanley. Arsenal fans can't believe it. I think I see some leaving already. Oh, bloody hell. Duran just cut through the defence and offward slots it past from the rebound off the post. Isaac plays across. Burge, good touch. Through board. Welsh, I think he's going to go for himself now. He's going to get part of the fame. The shot, and oh my God, off the post and in. It's the first half, and Accrington Stanley lead 3-0. Against Arsenal. The Gunners are absolutely going to be leaving in their thousands. I can't believe the scenes here in the FA Cup finals. Santos plays cross, 1-2. Second half, just try and defend this now. Fatu, shot, and good. Not the best of the second half, but at least Arsenal fans have something to cheer for. It's 3-1. Arsenal literally got more better in the second half. I think Arteta's gave him a right screaming, but we need to defend better. 1-2 past the shot. Good save from Pizarro. Keeping us in game right here. Don't know what happened here. I don't know if we've taken some laxatives in the second half because the defence has been pretty shitty. Well, should pass. Van der Vaart, he hasn't got a banger in it. No, Fatu. Oh, God, that's a smart pass. And it's 3-2. Oh, dear. Fatu. It's the 90th minute. We've got to defend this. We're not letting Arsenal have a historic comeback. Oh, good Lord, Pizarro. We're not letting Arsenal have this. I won't let it happen. Arsenal fans will be rubbing it in the comments if they get back 3-3 right now. Oh, corner comes in. Header, cleared away. Nothing I can do about that. Come on, Fernandez missed the time of the tackle. Short pass, Van Dijk gets into him. Oh! Oh, Arsenal made it 3-3. You Arsenal fans, you better make it calm down in the comments right now. Oh, no. Oh, we've bundled a 3-0 lead. 3-3 in the 90th minute. Alright, kick off in the spot, full time. I was going to say that's the most comfortable win in the first half. But second half, Arsenal must have taken something because they've literally come out the second half, banged 3 goals past me, and we're taking it to extra time. I'm having bad deja vu vibes over here. Braithwaite, Creswell, Hoover, lays it across, Carlisle, come on, Doof. Lovely pass, but yes! Extra time! And a bargain signing, our best signing of the whole entire season. Sander Burge makes a great run, outsmarted the fullback and slot Accrington Stanley back our lead. Doof, come on, plays it across Hoover. Hoover into Doof. Good run, come on, Doof, and he gets taken down the box. It's a penalty spot. to Accrington Stanley, and I know exactly who's going to take it. Yeah, he's got to be, and he sent it top corner. Nothing the Arsenal keeper can do. They're leaving now as Accrington Stanley have secured the FA Cup. Yeah, full-time blows. Great scenes here at Wembley. For once, I'm having the joy of saying it. I'm happy at Wembley. Accrington Stanley, we've won the FA Cup in our fifth season. I just can't believe it. Great scenes. It's a trophy to our names, and the most historical trophy to who? Accrington Stanley. That's who. It doesn't matter. Let's end the Premier League season with Simmon's game against Liverpool. We lost. Don't mind, because we finished in third place. Yes, Accrington Stanley finished third place. We absolutely took control this season. Wow, what a season. So let me just quickly go through the top goal scorers. We've got Durant with 27, Welsh with 20, and afterwards most assists, it is Welsh, and finally Sander Berge with 11. What a season, boys. I'm going to say right here, the championship was much harder. I can't believe that. Durant especially, he just absolutely came out of his shell. He was like a damn Butterfree. Met up order in the championship, Butterfree in the Premier League. He just absolutely took control. But we've got to build on it, because next season, we've got Champions League football, and maybe I can push for the title. I'll say it then, I'll say it now. The championship's more harder. Literally, our first season in the Premier League, we made it look easy, and we finished frickin' third and got an FA Cup to our name. The hell, folks? We made that look too easy. So, season number 6, I think I need to improve, because yes, we are playing in Champions League football. Accrington Stanley in the Champions League. That's the first ever time someone said that in a sentence. But what players I can attract? I can attract some big names. But the bad news is they only gave me £78 million to spend. So, my brother says I'm too greedy when it comes to transfer budget on FIFA. So, let's see who I can bring. I decided to increase my transfer budget first by selling a couple of players. The two more notable players are Bird and Carlisle. And with additional funds, I brought this midfielder. American, sure loves his catch-up, and the patriotism brings across to Accrington Stanley. Yes, it's Weston McKennie joining Accrington Stanley. And I saw this player on the transfer list and I thought, nah, we're going to revive his career. It's the one, the only, Mr. I take so long on penalties, dab almighty, Paul Pogba. And here's some additional signings I made to the squad. Another big money signing, £37 million. Odderland coming in defence. Always wanted to play this guy on FIFA. Followed up by some really high rated free agents. N'Golo Kante, Denzel Dumfries, Marco, and finally young defender Ryde. So that's the squad going into season number 6. The goals? Well, let's reach for the skies, as we've got Champions League as well as that Premier League to compete against. So we start things off at Wembley. For the Community Shield though, that's the only bummer about it. It's a good way to test the squad and see who's ready for the big games. And boy were we ready, especially our record signing, Weston McKennie. Ball played across to him, he smashes it, and boy, we took the lead. It's a shame my defence couldn't clear it out that well, then Man City got a straightaway equaliser. But luckily, in the second half, we had Welsh, who slotted it past Henderson to secure the win and a trophy to Accrington Stanley name. That's 2 trophies. Tottenham are jealous of envy over here. But we've got Champions League footballs as we travel to Germany to take on Bayern Munich. Yes, Bayern Munich versus Accrington Stanley. If you would have said this 7 seasons ago, I would literally be ordering diapers right now. And to be fair, my defender needed it because a reckless bowling ball tackle right there caused him to be sent off, and Bayern Munich within 1 minute are down to 10 men. Did I take pure advantage of it? Yeah, literally. As an open header for Duran makes it 1-0. And then following up, Welsh wanted to be Randy Orton as he came out of nowhere from the defence, slots it past, and the pose just proved it right there. We beat Bayern Munich and advanced through the group. In the Premier League, on the other hand, we took on Chelsea, you know, London club. And well, since Chelsea are, what's the right word? Oh yeah, shit. We took pure advantage as their defence felt like Bambi on ice, scoring 4 goals at Stamford Bridge. And since it was winter, I decided to get a pre-contract Renato Sanchez joining us next season. Then the round of 16 of the Champions League happened, which we took on Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. I was constantly nervous about this game, especially since I've lost the first game at the Wham Stadium 2-1, and sooner or later that made it 3-1. There's a lovely volleyed shot, and my keeper had no chance of saving it, even if he is Superman. So how did I fix myself? I sorted the formation and kicked off in the second half. And boy did we kick off well. Sander Berge sent the ball in the roof of the net. And afterwards Real Madrid defence didn't spot Duran as he's one-on-one with Courtois and slots it past him, giving us back the equaliser on aggregate. And heck, we had full momentum going as we're through ball again. And who was on that chance? Oh yeah, Paul Pogba of all people gives us the winner over Real Madrid. I can't believe it. I can't believe he's also transfer listed. I also can't believe it's not butter. But we're through to the quarterfinals. Speaking of comebacks, here we are at Anfield to take on Liverpool in the Premier League. And this game was a bundle of laughs because we were through. Lovely chance for Duran to give us the lead, and he scored to make it 1-0. But I did say bundle of laughs, and I was being sarcastic, because Liverpool made my defence look like I had 0 at the back. Easy chance to give him an equaliser. See, I'm laughing. Ha ha ha. But really all I wanted to do was lash out. Luckily I had a former Evertonian in the name of Gerard Braithwaite to do it, as he had shot after shot, and luckily one of those shots went past Alisson to give us the lead. But that lasted 2 seconds because Connor Cody chance, who's unmarked, to give them back their equaliser. We just seriously can't keep a lead. I don't know what's going on. But I can tell you what's going on right now as Welsh played a lovely ball into Weston McKennie and our record signing secures the win for us at Anfield. We just need some of that luck in our next game though, as it's Borussia Dortmund in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And since I had important Premier League games, I simmed with my backup squad, losing 3-1. So it's not looking good. But you may realise the theme of this season's been comebacks, and boy did we get a good comeback out of this. Welsh first strike gave us some hope, but an easy tap in for Duran made it equaliser 3-3. It's a shame he couldn't escape from the net. But as soon as we got him out, who was going to give us the win? The lead? It's only Paul bloody Pogba! I can't believe this guy was transfer listed. He's been an absolute hero for Accrington Stanley, advancing us to the... bloody damn it. So extra time, Music Ian gave them the lead, which was annoying. But I activated my trap card, which was Duran. And Duran scored late in the game, sending this game into a penalty shootout. Wait a minute, penalty shootout?
Oh, hell no!
Yes, it was a penalty shootout, and it was dreadful to look, especially Paul Pogba here taking so long to take the damn penalty.
How long is this going to take?
I can see why you're transfer listed. But somehow I need a hero, and that hero was Pizarro, saving the decisive penalty, advancing us into the semi-finals of the Champions League. And that semi-finals was against Bayern Munich at the Wham Stadium. We did get a 2-0 win, and have 2 more for you, sending us to the finals of the Champions League. It all comes down to this. The Premier League season's about to end, but all we gotta do is just get a win. A win against a dominating Manchester City side, and we've secured the Premier League trophy for Accrington Stanley at the Wham Stadium. Yeah, we've also got another game to do it, but I just want to do it now against Man City out of all teams. So, at the Wham Stadium, this stadium isn't going to be known for its funny band name. It's going to be known as Premier League Champions, because I am that confident this squad can do this. It's been our season. Champions League, we got through an amazing group, but now it's all about the Premier League, and if Accrington Stanley can lift the Premier League trophy today. Rodri's gone through here. Not best. Come on, Ronaldo. Ronaldo Ferreira is literally like Kante, trying to close him down. Short passing, 1-2, shot deflected, shot again. It's an easy catch for Pizarro. Our turn to start our engine. Weston McKennie, played lovely run. Into Duran, through balls into Welsh. The Stanley boy slots it past Manchester City to give us the most desperate lead possible. He's homegrown here in Accrington itself, and he gives Accrington Stanley the lead and one hand on the Premier League trophy. And City are offside here. And Tadanga plays it to Isaac. Isaac, one of the best right backs I've played in this game. Through balls at the Sander Burge. Into Duran. Duran. Oh, Welsh. He's beaten the offside trap. And he slots a second past Manchester City. It was well worked from the back to the beginning. It was like a fairy tale. Once upon a time and then slam. That ends with a goal. 1-2 passing. Literally good interception from Ronaldo. Into Burge. Burge. Come on. Over the top through ball. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Duran's got it. It's not a London club. Oh. Probably because I said London club, he missed it. Through board, Mr. McKennie plays it off to Welsh. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Duran to make it free before half time, and Henderson saved. I should have put more power in that shot. Oh, that's just unlucky. We've got a corner right here, just before half. Cross it in. Header gone nowhere. Welsh look beautiful. Into Ottoman, shot, and oh, it's off the crossbar. Headed, it's gone in, but the referee blows for half-time. I think Duran was offside. Good way to start the half. 2-0, we've been all over City. Let's keep it up in the second half. Man City are getting too cocky. They keep getting beaten by my offside trap. That's Isaac, there's the Burge. They're going to play it from the back again. Ronaldo, Weston McKennie, he sees two strikers. Who's he going to pick? He picks Welsh. Should have gone for Duran. And he plays it back into Weston McKennie, who slots it past into Sanderberg. 80 million bargain. I'm going to say it once. Accrington Stanley 3, Manchester City 0. That's probably the first time in human history someone sent that sentence. Gavi plays an awful ball into Dodanga. Isaac, let's break him now. Sanderberg, lovely, great cross. Into, oh, it's a lovely volley. Welsh gets his hat-trick. It's 4-0. The title is pretty much ours now. Welsh just connected fantastically on the volley to give us our 4th at the Wham Stadium. Title, game, set and over. Alright, Man City are playing it back from... Oh, literally, how am I meant to defend this? Short passing. Almighty, nothing I can do. Haaland, good interception. Braithwaite gets tackled by the striker. Makes it 4-1. Man City kind of send their fans home happy. They get themselves a little controversial goal. Little, redeem themselves. Man City got themselves a corner. Plays it short to Gavi. Gavi, great pass to Marquinhos. Short passing, dribble Rodri. What, Delat? Stones has open shot. 4-2. Why do I have deja vu running through my head right now? I'm not letting them do a bloody Arsenal right here. Welsh, fantastic. He's absolutely mugged Marquinhos off right here. To get a 4th, he's got a 4th. Game, set, over right now. Welsh literally ruined Marquinhos' career. Also probably broken his legs. And he slots it past Henderson to guarantee us the Premier League trophy. Welsh right here. Trying to find someone. Plays it into Doof. Doof, good touch, good control. Can he get a 6th? Couldn't get a 6th. Doesn't really matter. Premier League trophy. It's all Accrington Stanley's now. After 6 long seasons, we've managed to win the Premier League trophy with a supreme defence, lethal forwards, and an outstanding midfield. Also Superman for goalkeeper. We've able to lift up the Premier League trophy for the first time at the Wham Stadium. Huge scenes here at Accrington. This city's got a lot of hope, a lot of destiny, and that destiny is here as Premier League champions. Oh, we're not finished the season over yet. No. We got Juventus in the Champions League finals. I didn't expect us to reach the Champions League finals, but here we are. I can't believe it. So, Juve versus Accrington Stanley. A very unlikely Champions League finals, but heck, let's do it. We're here and it's live. Champions League finals against Juve. We've gotten here. We've managed to beat some big teams in this competition. The likes of Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich. To get to the Champions League finals. But it just comes to today. And to see if we can able to lift the most prized trophy. And write our names in European history. Great pass, Weston McKennie. He's got a former teammate on him. but plays it off to Ronaldo Ferreira. You know what? Get a shot, go for it. Oh, it's only denied off the post. Cleared away by Juve, and they're going to break me now. As we got so close to scoring through ball, he's managed to beat all five. No, anyone but him, but Pizarro saves it. Get rid of the fucking ball. Jersey plays it across. And a Karim, lovely pass from Fernandes. Good tackle from Burge. Now let's break him. Weston McKennie. He sees plot. Can he get someone good through ball? It's Duran, saved lot, but the rebound's gone in! Duran, you only have to say it once, and he slots it past the Juve keeper. A rebounded shot landed perfectly from his feet. A great pass from former Juve player Weston McKennie, and Accrington Stanley lead in the Champions League finals. Come on, our defence has been pretty sloppy so far, to be honest with you, as Juve. Pedri, good for Fernandes, and he's able to spot a gap. Perfect pass, and Enzo Fernandez put Juve level with their first reply after we scored first. Ferreira, literally doing it all by himself. Never got a goal from me, but he's still on his feet. You know, go for it. Oh no, we were so close. Oh, come on, goal line technology, that's got to go in. Welsh. Got to hold the ball, dribbles around, trying to spot Duran. Duran is through. All he's got to do is ruin it. Oh my god, he's ruined him. He's got no support, but goes for it anyway off the crossbar and in. Duran, alright, you could say it twice. Duran, hungry like the wolf, slots it past the Juve the goalkeeper to give us back our lead to Accrington Stanley. Juve seem a bit shell-shocked right here as Welsh plays it in. Varane, Burge, oh, good save from Lafont. Corner to Accrington Stanley, they're going to whip it in, Dumfries clears it away. Weston McKennie, you know what, I'm just going to play live to the danger, you know, play to the extreme. As we play with Danga, who's in the wrong position, and it comes back to bite me in the ass. Short passing, Karim plays it back, the outside shot, and it's a good save from Pizarro. Oh my god, I think they probably should have took the shot with Karim. I'm just going to make some changes. Right, corner to Juve. I think this time we're going to play it short. We're playing it short. Come on. Good tackle from Weston McKennie by the former Juve player. This is like American football, but instead he's not picking up the ball, he's kicking it. Weston McKennie, he's going to go all the way here, folks. It's going to be a touchdown. No, it's going to be a goal. No, it's going to be nothing as the keeper makes a good save. Resorting it in a corner. Going to go all the way. I had no choice but to go for a corner. McKennie whips it in. Header gone nowhere. Volleyball right here. Who wants to play some volleyball? Dumfries boots it to Weston McKennie. McKennie into Welsh. Spots the chance. Spots the goal. Gives Accrington Stanley double our lead. Stanley boy himself. Welsh gets on the goal sheet. 3-1. And we're just a few minutes away of lifting the Champions League trophy. As the clock just keeps on ticking, Juve have only got one chance. It doesn't even matter if it goes in. As Juve, Karim's shot, gone wide, full-time blows, and you can hear the roar from the Stanley faithful as this historical day, as Accrington Stanley wins the Champions League. Our 6 long seasons with Accrington Stanley, from getting promoted to the Championship, from 3 long seasons in the Championships himself, just not able to get promoted until 2 fantastic seasons in the Premier League. We've only gone and done it. Historical day, lifting up that trophy. I'll tell you what, thank you ever so much for joining me on this very long journey with Accrington Stanley. If you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more rebuild career modes, and I'll catch you lot later.
Traffic